Yeah. So good morning, everyone. Welcome to DurgaSoft online training. Welcome to DurgaSoft online training and welcome to CoreJava sessions. So myself, Prakash Babu, having 15 years of experience as a trainer. So here in these weekends, especially this batch is nothing but a weekend batch. Let me talk about the course details first. Let me talk about the course details first so that you will get some idea. Sir, here in this course, we are going to discuss about core Java. Okay, the title of the course is nothing but core Java. Complete the fundamentals and the object-oriented programming with some small projects. We are going to finish this course. So the duration of this course is nothing but actually, if it is the regular batch, we are going to take a 2 months duration. But since the classes will be only on weekends, it will be 7 weekends. 7 weekends. Okay. So every Saturday and Sunday, we are going to have the classes. It will start at 7 a.m. Maybe it will take up to 9:30 or 10 like that. Okay. The duration of this course is 7 weekends. So the people who are working in other companies and the people who are busy with their schedules and the people who are free on Saturdays and Sundays. So for them, this particular timings is flexible and you can able to learn Java within 7 weekends. But don't consider this week because today we are going to take only demos, right? That's why excluding today and tomorrow, 7 weekends. So 7 weekends means we are going to get 14 classes. Okay, 14 classes. And here within these 14 classes, is it possible to complete the syllabus in the sense? Yes, sir, it is possible. So if you see the general pattern, so we will have the classes from Monday to Friday, regular classes. So the duration of the class is nothing but around 50 minutes will be there. Let us consider approximately 1 hour. So Monday 1 hour, Tuesday 1 hour, Thursday 1 hour, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay. So these are the 4 hours, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We are going to take five hours per week. 5 hours per week. If you take weekend classes, Saturday we are going to take 2.5 hours. Sunday we are going to take 2.5 hours. So it will be equal to 5 hours. Okay, that is nothing but the plan. But majority of the people are going to consider, sir, if you are taking the classes on weekends, are you going to reduce the syllabus or are you going to be fast like that? Nothing, sir. Our plan is the same, but we are going to spend some extra time. Beyond that, nothing is there. And coming to these timings of this particular class, as I told earlier, it is going to start exactly at 7 a.m. Okay, maybe 5 to 10 minutes delay will be there. And here, the fees for this batch is rupees 5,000. Okay, Indian currency, rupees 5,000 is the fees. Sir, if I want to attend demos will be there this week. This week completely we are going to take the demos. Okay, that means this Saturday and Sunday we will have demo. And if you want to, maybe next Saturday also we may kept a demo. But if you want to continue the classes next Sunday onwards, you have to pay the fee and you need to get registered. Sir, to whom we have to contact if I want to get registered? So already some contact numbers are there. Let me give. So 9246 212143. This is one contact number. Other number is nothing but 8096 969696. Or you can contact DurgaSoft online training at gmail.com. So these are nothing but the contact details if you want to get registered for this course. Sir, okay, fine. What about the syllabus which we are going to cover? This is very, very important factor, right? We have to see what is the content which we are going to cover. Sir, this is nothing but the content, sir. As a first topic, we are going to discuss introduction to Java, like who introduced this Java, behind the Java, what story is there, when compared with other programming languages, how Java is benefitable. Okay. Next and after that, what are the different versions of Java is available? Okay. All these fundamentals related to this introduction we are going to cover. Next and after that, Java features, or I can use the word called Java buzzwords. See, there are some advantages are there, some special features are there in Java. So when compared with other languages like platform independent, okay, robust and multi-threaded programming, okay, and then garbage collection support is there. Like there are so many advantages are there over other languages. So those are considered as a powerful features. Okay, like a beautiful features are there, around some 12 features are there, which is very very important even for the interview purpose also. So maybe in the technical one to one, there may be a chance of asking that. Oh, okay. Any one feature they will ask you to explain. So there you should be in a position to respond properly. For that, of course, it is a theory topic. We are going to see what are the 12 features of Java are existed in detail with examples we are going to see. So next and after that, preparing. Okay, preparing our first Java application. Okay, preparing our first Java application we are going to discuss. Like suppose as a programmer, if I want to practice or if I want to learn Java, compulsory you should have a minimum idea about Java programming. Okay, sir, as a fresher, if you want to start your career, so if you want to learn Java, so the first program itself is going to give very importance. So how to create your first Java application? In that we are going to see the different steps and what are the different ways are there to execute Java programs, what IDEs are required and what tools are required. Even the installation of Java software also we are going to cover in this first application only. So next and after that, we are going to discuss some fundamental features like what is mean by keywords. So what is mean by identifiers. So what is mean by variables. What is mean by variables. Next, what is mean by constants. Then what is mean by comments, like some basic fundamental concepts we are going to cover here. Sir, after this, the very, very important topic, data types and typecasting. Typecasting, or we can say type conversion. See, if you take any programming language, data types are very, very important because if you want to develop any application, so majority of the data will be there. So, for example, student management system I want to develop, where we need to store student name, student hall ticket number, student father name, Aadhaar number, percentage of marks, like that. For all these data, what type of data type we need to select? What type of data type we need to select? And suppose if there is a requirement to convert one type of data into another type of data, then how you can convert? For example, if you see the petrol price, sir, it will be 104 or 105.78. But if they want to take this 78 paisa, they will take 106 rupees. Okay, or they will take 105. You can see there are some products prices will be like this. So they will round off to the next higher digit or they will round off to lower digit. So this is the common requirement. I think you have seen in the real time also. So that concept is called as what? typecasting. Typecasting means if you have one data type, we are trying to convert that data into other data type. Next, there are some literals are there. Some people may use the word called constants. What is mean by literals? How we can able to work with these literals? So next and after that, input and output statements. In every programming language, reading dynamic data from the user and processing that data and displaying the output is very common approaches, right? For example, if you take a Java program to perform addition of two numbers, so it is your duty to read two numbers from the user and you have to calculate addition, that is C is equal to A plus B, and you have to print that value on the output screen. So it is a very important and a common scenario what we have. For that, we are going with this input and output statements. The main purpose of input and output statements are nothing but to perform IO related operations, reading the data and writing. Okay. Of course, we have so many options are there in this. That part we will see later. So next, we are going to discuss about operators. Operators and precedence of the operator. So what is mean by operator? We have some special symbols are there in the programming. Those are called as operators. For example, if I want to perform addition operation, we are going to use a plus symbol. Suppose if I want to perform multiplication operation, we are going to use a star symbol. Like to perform various operations, we have so many operators are there, and every operator is having some precedence also, means priority. So based on that priority only, it is going to evaluate first. Okay. So that operators, what are the list of operators supported by Java and how these operators are going to work? These things we are going to discuss in detail in this operators session. Then we have selection statements are there. Okay, then we have selection statements are there. Then we have iterative statements are there. So next we have transfer statements are there. Transfer statements are there. So what is mean by selection statements? When we have a group of statements are there, among those statements, we are going to select either one or more statements. So that the selection process will be done in this selection statements. So in this we have something like if conditions, if else, else if, like we have multiple concepts are there in this selection statements. Of course, we will see when we started our syllabus. Then iterative statements. These are called as loops, sir. So we have for loop is there, while loop is there, do while is there, for each loop is there. Okay. So based on our requirement, we are going to change. So how you can able to work with these loops, how to prepare the programs, we are going to see in detail in these looping statements. Then transfer statements are there. Sir, assume I am searching for the data. I have around some 1,000 records are there. Okay. Assume I have 100 records are there. I am searching for the for one record. Sir, I verified in the first record, the data is not available. I compared with the second record, the data is not available. I compared with the third record, the data is not available. I compared with fourth record, the data is available. Once if the data is available, so is it necessary to continue in the list of the loops? No, right? Immediately you can terminate here itself. You can terminate here itself. So for that, we are going for these transfer statements. Here we are going to use one word called break. Once if I use break, it is going to come out. Sir, like this, how many times it is available? I want to search. Then we have to go for continue. So these two are called as transfer statements, which decides whether you need to execute or you have to terminate. Okay. So that is called as a transfer statements. So next and after that, as a part of fundamentals, we are going to see arrays in Java. So very, very important. When compared with other programming languages, arrays are having so much of benefits, sir. Because in other programming languages, arrays are static, but in Java, arrays are dynamic. Okay, so we can perform various operations on arrays that we will see in detail. Then we have strings also there. We are going to discuss about strings also. See, in the Java strings, we have multiple types are there. We have string is there, string buffer is there, string builder is there. Okay, string builder is there. Then string tokenizer is there. Like a string in Java is divided into 4 categories. We are going to see in detail about this with various beautiful programs. And please make sure that, so these are nothing but the very, very important concepts what we are going to discuss at the very beginning of our course. So I can say these concepts, I mean, starting from first chapter to this particular 13th chapter, these are called as fundamentals of Java. Okay, these are called as what? Fundamentals of Java, which is very, very important. So once if you understand these concepts, so learning the remaining things are nothing but very easy, sir. Okay, because that much complexity won't be there, but here only more practice must be required, and you need to learn the concept very clearly, and some high attention must be required. But once if it is completed, then if you are very good at fundamentals, learning the Java is very easy in the next phase, because in the next phase, we are going to see only the main concepts. Okay, so this is nothing but what we have. Sir, up to this syllabus, whatever I have displayed, do you have any doubts, friends? If you are having any queries, please let me know. And 1 second, some students are putting the questions on the chat window. Sir, what will be the timings of the classes? It will be started at 7 o'clock. Maximum, it will be wind up at 10 o'clock. Okay. But initially, it will be wind up by 9:30, 9:15 like that. But once, if these demos and fundamentals got completed, it will be there from 7 to 10. Meanwhile, we will take the breaks also, don't worry. But please be available in the morning sessions of weekends. Okay, we may take half an hour, or we may take 1 hour break, and then we will continue at the ending, not in the beginning. In the fundamentals, slowly I am trying to inject the concepts very clearly. That's why I am taking up to 9:30 or 10. Meanwhile, some breaks will be there, don't worry. Are we getting the recording of all these classes? Yes, once if you registered for this course, so you are going to get running notes access at the same time, recording also. But these recorded videos will be available only for 6 months, sir. So the validation of these videos are only up to 6 months. After that, it will be deleted. Okay. Yeah, you can't download the videos, just you can able to watch. That's all. Sir, how many demo classes will be there? Maximum, today is the first demo, tomorrow is the second demo, maybe next weekend Saturday also demo will be there. But from Sunday onwards, the regular classes are going to be started. Once if the regular classes started, we are going to give the action plan on which weekends we are going to cover which topics. That schedule I am going to give. Based on that, we are going to prepare. Okay. Any other queries?
Hello, sir. This is
Yes.
Arjit.
Yeah, tell me, Ajit.
Yeah, just one thing. Like, do we need any prerequisite to enter of this course, or is that fine?
No, sir. No, sir. There is no prerequisite. But if you have any programming language idea, it will be sufficient. But even if you don't know, no problem at all. You can able to learn. It is not that much difficult. At very beginning, you may
Okay.
feel it is a hard. But once if you practice and if you get an idea, then it will become very easy, sir. At very beginning days, it will be hard for you. But if you put a concentration, then automatically it will become easy.
Okay. Sure, sure. Yeah. And for the tomorrow's demos and next Friday demos, are we covering the same things, or there will be different and we join there?
Sir, what is your doubt?
Yeah, for the tomorrow and the next Saturday, the demo will be there, right? So
Yes,
are we
sir.
covering the same things? We should join there, or we can skip,
No, no,
and
no,
if
no,
we
no, 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 no. We can, we are going to enter into the subject, sir. Actually, these demo classes won't be repeated. Whatever I'm covering tomorrow, I mean, today, that's all. Tomorrow, I'm not going to cover. Maybe 5 to 10 minutes, I will revise whatever we discussed, but it will be
okay,
freshly. And
okay, okay,
these demo sessions are not going to decide the regular classes, sir. These demo sessions, just we are going to continue the syllabus. Okay. So already the syllabus get started. Already we entered into Java environment. So we are discussing the syllabus part. Then I may start immediately introduction. So it is a regular class only. But for first three classes, you can attend without paying the fee. That is called as a demo. Okay.
okay, okay. Thanks.
Mm. Project development is also included in this course. No, projects won't be covered in the core part because it is nothing but a core Java. So here projects won't be there. But we are going to see some small projects in every topic. Okay. Minimum we are going to discuss some small 10 mini projects. Like if any situation came, how we can able to understand that situation, how we can convert that into programming, like we are going to discuss. Okay. Arun. Any other queries? Can I go for the next level of syllabus?
Sure, sir.
Right. So after completion of this is called as the fundamentals of Java, whatever we are going to discuss. So after this, the next topic is nothing but object-oriented programming we are going to see. Oops. In this around some 50 topics we will cover, sir. Every topic is very, very important. I am going to cover these 50 topics with real-time examples, real-time examples in the sense not related to the coding. So in general, without knowing object-oriented principles, we are using the object-oriented principles in the our daily life. Okay. So everything will be converted into so real time, sir. Okay. Here, what are the different types of principles are there in object oriented, how we can able to understand and how we can able to implement in detail with the example programs we are going to discuss here. Okay, each and every object oriented principle I will explain with some real time, so that once if you see the concept name, you will get an idea of this particular definitions or what is mean by that particular topic, like that. Example, inheritance will be there. So inheritance means extending the properties from one class to another class. So how you are getting the details from your parent, whatever your parent have, as maximum all the properties will be there in your hand also, right? For example, if your parent is some he is having a habit of walking daily, so same habit will be given to the child. And if your parent is working as a doctor, so some childs also will be converted into doctors. Okay, suppose if your parent is having some 20 crores property, by default that will be available to the child. Like so, parent and child we can consider as a best example for inheritance and the data abstraction, data encapsulation. Like there are so many concepts are there. Every concept we are going to cover with real-time example. At the same time, we will convert a coding part also. So among this Java, object-oriented programming is the
Hello.
Yes.
Anyone speaking or
Yeah, just please be wait because there is some network issue. So I think now am I audible, right?
yes, you
Yes.
are.
Now we are.
Yeah, just wait for 1 minute. Just wait for 1 minute. I will continue. Yeah. So can you please confirm? Am I audible now? Is my voice is clear?
Yes, you are audible.
Right. Yeah. So there is some small power issue. So that's why network got disconnected. So let us see what is the next thing what we are going to discuss. Sir, can you please confirm everyone? Am I audible, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. So coming to the next one, what we are going to discuss after object-oriented programming concepts, we are going to see the wrapper classes. Wrapper classes. See, in Java, everything is treated as an object. Okay, in Java, everything is treated as an object. For example, sir, if I want to declare two numbers like integer a and then b, like this, if I am declaring, make sure that this A and B are not objects. This A and B are not objects. But except these primitive data types, everything in Java will become object. That's why to convert these primitive classes also into object form, Java people introduced one more class called integer, where your integer primitive is converted into object form. Like that, we have some separate concept is there with the name wrapper classes. Wrapper classes in the sense everything will be converted into in the form of object. Of course, in Java, everything is an object except few fundamental data types. And the wrapper classes are going to be helpful for converting your primitive data also in the form of object. For that, we are going for these wrapper classes. Anyway, in detail about that, we will discuss in our upcoming classes. Sir, after these wrapper classes, we are going to see exception handling. Exception handling. So what is mean by exception handling? Sir, when we are running the program, for example, consider I am taking two numbers. So like A is equal to 5 and B is equal to 2. Sir, I want to perform first addition operation. So my addition operation is 5 plus 2, 7. Then I want to perform division operation. My division operation result is nothing but 2.5. Then I want to perform subtraction operation. So here I have performed addition, here division, and here is nothing but subtraction. Sir, I am changing the value of B from 2 to 0. Then what will happen? Your addition operation will become 5, but your division operation will raise an error message. So why? Because you can see division by 0, like 5 by 0 is not yet introduced. Okay, it is infinite. It is a keep on trying to calculate. So, but we have not got the result. So do you know these kind of cases are called as runtime errors? That means during execution of the program, when you are getting any error, then it is called as runtime error. Sir, when runtime error happen, what we are going to do generally, so it will stop the program execution here and it won't continue further. Okay, so like you have to identify the errors, runtime errors. There are some special cases are there to identify. We need to identify the runtime errors and we have to handle. So otherwise what will happen? So without giving any information, if the program is struck, then what will happen? The programmer or the end user who is using this application may get abnormal terminations of your code. Best example, you can see ATM centers. Suppose consider you have inserted your ATM card and you are trying to withdraw the amount rupees 5,000. But in the ATM, only 1,000 rupees is there in the ATM container. Then what will happen? So it is not possible to give the amount, right? So consider immediately when you inserted the card and you have entered the amount and it is asking for a PIN number, you have given some PIN number and without giving any information, it is telling, please take your card and leave the ATM center. Sir, then immediately what will happen? There are two choices are there. One is this 5,000 is debited from your account or is it not debited? You have a two questionnaires because your ATM mission is not giving any confirmation. So is it a good programming practice? No. At least you should display a warning message saying, so insufficient funds in the ATM mission, so you can try in another ATM mission. Like that you can display a message. So do you know such type of techniques in the programming terminologies, it is called as exception handling. Exception handling in the sense when we are doing the program, if anywhere when you are executing, when anywhere because of user input or because of system resources or because of anything, if there is a chance of getting any error, then you have to provide some alternative message or some information to the user saying because of this issue so and so problem is occurred, maybe next time onwards don't supply such type of inputs. Like that we have to give an alternative message and we have to terminate the program. Do you know this entire concept whatever I explained is called as exception handling. Friends, is it clear? Please confirm. Is these three topics are clear? Yes, good.
Yes, sir.
So then,
Yes, sir.
in addition to that, good. So we have few more topics are there like multi-threading. So it is a very common programming technique nowadays. Multi-threading means what? Doing the tasks simultaneously. After this COVID, I think majority of the people are doing this activity more. Okay, even myself, while taking the class itself, I am taking my coffee. Okay, I'm taking my breakfast and I'm going to prepare today's plan or tomorrow's plan. Okay, I'm putting a message to my friend like that. So is it possible before COVID? No, we have to take the class physically. There you can't eat. There you can't take a coffee like that, right? But now it is possible because we are connected virtually. So you can do your own tasks and you can concentrate on the classes. I can do my own task and I can able to give lecture delivery. So do you know multi-threading is nothing but the concept of executing more than one task, especially in the system. To improve the performance, compulsory multitasking should be done. Even now you can see in my screen, I am taking this Sublime text editor to type the program. Zoom application is also running parallel. So is it a concept of multitasking or not? Yes. So every electronic device is supporting multi-threading, multitasking, whereas coming to the programming language, the concept is the same, but the term used for that is nothing but multi-threading. Multi-threading means executing more than one task. Here task is called as a thread. Then we have IO streams are there. IO streams are there, like how this Java is going to deal with the data, like a stream, how you can able to transfer the data, how it is going to receive the data, like transferring the data. IO streams, stream in the form of stream only, the data is going to be transferred. So how to deal with this? Then we have so many streams are there, and even how to connect to the file. Sir, I want to write a project where the user has to give some information. I want to do some activities and I want to write that information into the file. Okay. At the same time, I want information into the database. So how it is possible? For that, I was so the 19th topic, what we are going. Yeah, can you please confirm? Am I audible, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there is some connectivity issue is there. 1 second, I will connect to my Wi-Fi. 1 second. Yeah, now am I audible, right? Please confirm.
Yes, sir.
Right. Sir, we will go with yeah, right. Sir, we will go with collections and generics. Generics. Sir, I can say simply it is nothing but data structures. Okay, simply I can able to say it is nothing but data structures, collections and generics, which is nothing but data structures in Java. Okay, so see, there are some problems with arrays. Okay, if I want to group a data into a container, for example, I have 100 students details are there. I want to store these 100 student details. Then we have to go for which concept? Collections, or you can use arrays. So what are there are some problems with arrays. To overcome that only we are going for these collections. In the collections, how we are going to store that information and how we can able to retrieve So for what purpose we are using collections? There are some inbuilt methods also there in the collections. So in detail, we are going to see data structures terminology also I am using here. Means what? Something like a stack, a queue, linked list. So hash map, hash set, dictionaries, everything will be there in these collections. But unfortunately, we are not required to provide any code here. Already inbuilt data is available, inbuilt classes are there. Just we need to create object and we have to use. That's all. Okay. So next and after that, we are going to discuss about JDBC. JDBC stands for Java database connectivity. Here we are going to see MySQL database and how you can communicate with MySQL database. When you are writing the Java program to read a person details, once if you are entering the details and if you press OK or if you submit, automatically the data whatever you have given is going to be accepted from the user and it will be written to the database. For that, you should have an idea about SQL queries. So for maybe 1 hour, I'm going to cover some basic SQL queries like to perform basic CRUD operations. And after completion of that, we are going to implement the program to write or to carry this data into the database. So for that, database connectivity tools are required. In this JDBC chapter, we are going to see how to establish the connection, how to write the data. Sir, after this, we are going to cover Java new features. Java new features. Sir, as of now, I can say Java updates. Sir, we have 20 versions of Java is existed. Now we are using 20th version. So many Java versions are available in the market. So why those many versions? Because if you are facing any issue or based on the current tools, suppose I may require to add one new concept into the Java, or I need to do some removal operations, deprecated items will be there. Like if any modifications they are doing in the Java, so they won't release it as an update. They will release it as a new version. Major versions will be there. Sir, in the September month, coming September month, they are going to release one Java called Java 20. Java 20 or 21. Okay. So in that Java version, sir, we are going to get so many updates. We can write a Java program just like a C program. But now writing the Java program is very difficult. Okay. So that's why so in every version, they are trying to bring some new concepts. Okay, in that we are going to focus mainly on what are the main concepts which are required for the programmer. Starting from Java 1.02 up to 20 versions, what new concepts are there? Okay, so without that new concept, how we are solving the problem? Once because of this new feature, how you are going to solve the problem? Okay, like every new feature we are going to discuss around some 2 hours 3 hours we are going to spend only on this new features concept. Then at last we are going to see AWT and swings. The main purpose for taking this AWT and swing is nothing but just to explain the concepts of this GUI in the sense graphical user interface. Sir, how to prepare your own projects, like simple projects we are going to see here. So because GUI is not that important in the current days, because we have some web technology tools are there like HTML, CSS. So many frameworks are there. By using that, anyway, we are going to prepare the applications. But language itself is providing some GUI support. So you can able to test how your program is going to work, how to prepare that flow of control. All these things we are going to see in this. So this is nothing but the 22 topics which we are going to focus. So immediately in your mind, you may have a doubt. Sir, is it possible to cover these 22 topics within that stipulated time period? Yes, happily we can able to do. Don't worry at all, because we have our own execution plan is there. Based on that, we will. Okay. Sir, it may extend 1 week. Don't worry. 1 or 2 weeks, it is most common, but make sure that maximum 8 weekends minimum. So 6 to 7 weekends, we will close the syllabus. This is nothing but what we have. Sir, one more thing. Sir, what is the benefits of my course? Because there are so many tutors are there, I can able to learn from them. Even the videos are available in the YouTube, we can able to refer and we can able to learn Java. So what is the specialty of your Java classes? Very simple, sir. Few points I want to give, because to promote myself. Sir, very simple. I'm going to take every theoretical concept with some real time examples, so that you can able to understand everything. I will compare with real world, and then I will demonstrate by taking the small scenarios, so that when in anywhere, if you are trying to use that concept, or if anyone is asking queries on that, first thing you are going to get that scenario or example, then you can able to understand very clearly. So for that purpose, we are going to take everything with some real time examples. Then second thing, so I'm going to provide MCQs in the form of a quiz, maybe in the Telegram group or WhatsApp group. We are going to post the quizzes maximum on daily basis, or 5 questions on every weekend, like that I'm going to put based on our the topics, sir. Whatever topics I'm going to cover, based on that I'm going to put some MCQs, so that you can able to answer and you can able to prepare. Okay. So whatever topics that we have covered in our previous classes, so just like a revision purpose, we are going to see these MCQs. And very, very important, I'm going to give coding challenges, or you can able to think for logics, or you can able to prepare the programs, or I can able to say problems. Okay. Or I can able to say assignments, any word you can use. So these things will be there from my classes. Okay. Once if the topic got completed, I'm going to give some link like hacker rank link I'm going to use. So there you have to practice your programs. Suppose today I have taken the concept of operators, so in the operators maybe some 10 to 15 programs will be there. Anyway, I will explain in the classes a few programs, and a few programs are given for you to practice, so that you have to execute in the hacker rank link. Anyway, already we have given the problem statement, and input and output also already given. Your task is only to write the program. That's all. So once if your program is correct, it will accept and it will process with the test cases, and you will get some points for that. Okay, that anyway, how to work with that in the tomorrow demo session, I will explain. So next and after that, we are going to see the interview questions. Okay, so what are the interview questions are there? At the end of our course, we are going to see the interview questions. I already preparing some videos. So on Java interview questions, that videos will be shared for you people at a time. Okay. Next and after that, as usual, running notes will be given in the updated format. Okay, running notes will be shared on the daily formats. And here we are going to cover some small mini projects. Sir, don't feel that projects means a big project we are going to cover. No, we are going to cover some small projects, like how to develop love calculator. Okay, how to read a person details from the user, and I want to put it into the database. I want to read some student marks and I want to calculate the grade percentage, like that. Okay, I want to maintain the attendance format. Okay, like I want to transfer the data from one place to another place by encrypting the data. Okay, and number guessing game. Okay, so some Sudoku problem. Okay, like we have some real time problems are there. We will take some small mini projects and we will cover in that. Okay. So this is nothing but the details of our course and the syllabus, what we are going to cover and what benefits we are going to get in this course. So with this, the total intro got completed. If you are having any queries, please feel free to ask your queries, so that I will give clarification on your doubts. Then we will start our content. Please confirm any doubts.
Sir,
Yeah, one by one, please.
Arijit, please go ahead.
Yeah, like one question from my side. Like if we have any doubt, like we are stagging anywhere during the solutioning the problems. So do we have any session for that? Like we can ask to you, or do you have
No,
any
sir. No,
platform?
sir. No, sir. We will create a WhatsApp group. In that, we can communicate. I will share the number. When you are practicing, if you are getting any queries, you can ping me with the help of message. That will be useful.
Okay, okay. And
And if the problem is majority of the students are having doubt on the same problem, means in the regular class only, I will discuss that. If that problem is only for you, then I will clarify doubt or for you through WhatsApp message. Okay.
okay.
Next.
So I was asking that like we will be having Saturday and Sunday classes, right?
Yes,
So
madam.
what we gonna do? I mean, like, are you gonna accompany us? I mean, like, sorry, like giving any problems for practicing or any hacker rank coding or something like that?
Yeah. I told right. We are going to give some challenges.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you.
Yeah. So on the topic, whatever we are covering, based on that, it will be only fundamentals only, madam. For example, if I am taking some operators like division operator, on the division operator, we have some 2 or 3 questions will be there. So one basic question, one moderate question like that. You can practice on that. Anyway, that I am going to give for you. Uh, Prashant, do we cover any test cases framework for library? No. It is completely core Java. Only fundamentals we are going to see in these frameworks. All these things I'm not going to cover. Okay.
Just a general question. So what will be the roadmap of this? I mean, after completion of this core Java, if you can explain us, so that will be helpful.
Yes, madam. After learning this core Java, you can go for any frameworks like advanced Java is there. Okay. So once if you learn this total Java framework like Java package, this is the only fundamentals. After this, there are so many things are there to learn like advanced Java, and we have Spring framework is there. So like we have so many things are there. By learning that, you can able to enter into directly the project domains. Okay, so you can able to do the real world problems very easily. So maybe in the companies they are going to give the training for those frameworks which they are using, and for doing those things compulsory core Java must be required. For that, whatever knowledge you required, we are going to provide here. And even we have other courses also there. After completion of this core Java, you can go with advanced Java also. So there more real time problems we can able to solve. So because with the help of this core Java knowledge, you can able to prepare small applications. I can say it is a completely fundamental. Okay, after learning this, you can go for higher technologies to solve the problem. Like I can say client server technologies like that we have. Okay. Any additional tools that will be covered? No. We are not going to cover any additional tools. Is
Are
there
we
anything? Yes, madam.
are we using any what on what we are gonna write any programs if we
We are going
any
to in
IDs?
yeah. In the very beginning, we are going to use the basic editors like Notepad, Edit Place, Sublime Text like that. So once if the fundamentals got completed, we are going to use Eclipse IDE, okay, NetBeans like that. See, the IDEs is in the real time we can use IDEs. At the very beginning learning stage, never recommended to go for IDE, because the problem is, suppose consider I have a string is there, like string s is equal to something like Prakash is there. So my task is I want to convert this string into uppercase. So when you are using IDEs, what will happen? If you write yes dot, automatically it is going to give a pop-up message saying what are the methods that we can apply for this string object. It will give along with the syntax with examples in the form of a comment or in the form of a notification. So then you can choose and you can select appropriate. So that is not correct at learning stage. In the learning stage, you need to see the complete method name what we are going to use and how that method is going to functioning. Suppose if you are getting any error in that method name, or if the method is not working properly, how you can rectify that. that in the learning stage you have to face and you have to clear. So then only in the upcoming, that is when you are working in the real time, it will become very easy. So in the real time, auto suggestions are required, but learning stage, it is not required. So directly you have to face each and everything. That's why in the beginning days, we are going to use only some basic editors. Now you can see I'm typing the program, right? This is nothing but one of the editor. Here you can see my core Java classes are going on. So there I am going to use this particular, yeah, you can see. So this is nothing but the editor where I will type my Java program and I will execute. I think regarding these editors, you got a clarification.
Yes, sir. Thanks.
Hmm. Is there will be option to ask any objective questions? See the objective questions maximum there won't be any chances, sir. But the only thing which we have to understand is if you see the objective type questions, so just we can able to check our knowledge. So whatever we discussed, suppose if I completed one topic, once if you go with MCQs, just it is a kind of revision of that topic. Beyond that, nothing. Okay. Any additional tools that will be covered? No. But still, why some organizations are using JDK 8 version only? So why they are not updating with the latest version? Good question. But actually, there are some stable versions are there. So even we are going to cover Java 12. Okay. So because that is a stable version in the sense major versions. See, in Java, small updates will be there. So they are releasing it as a new version, but that won't be considered. Small updations in the sense maybe patch files, okay, one or new two concepts. So maybe that is not suitable for the programmer. Okay, so that's why we can ignore all the versions. I will explain anyway, don't worry. But we are going to concentrate on the major stable versions. Okay. Can we apply for any certification after completion of this course? Yes, happily you can able to apply, no problem at all. So most things which you need to concentrate is after learning this Java, I mean after attending my classes, from your side also more practice must be required, because the certification is not that much easy. You need to practice well. Okay. Sir, please develop one mini project that covered all Java concepts. Yeah, that's what I told. At the last, we are going to develop one project by taking all the concepts. Every concept in Java we are going to take and we will develop.
Okay, suppose if we miss any class, so
Hmm.
is there any way to like get the videos for that class?
Yeah, sir. Once if the class is completed on the same day itself, we are going to upload that in the Google Drive and that access will be given for you at the very beginning. So we will
Okay,
share
not
a
for the
folder for
single
you.
class, all the classes, right?
Yes. We are going to
Okay.
share a single drive. Okay. So
Mhm.
in that, every video will be there with the session number, session 1, session 2, like that. So
Okay.
if you are
Yeah.
miss along with the dates, if you are missing any class, just you can watch that video to attend the next class. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. What is the name of certification we can go for? Yeah, we have certifications are there. I will explain. Don't worry. OCJP, like that. We have so many certifications are there. I will give if time permits. One day I will explain. Okay. Sir, clear? All your doubts got clarified, I think so, right? Right. Next, let us go with a simple introduction. Sir, if you take Java technologies, sir, we have Java editions are there. Java editions in the sense the Java is available in the market totally in 3 forms, sir. Okay, this Java is available totally in 3 forms. The first form is nothing but, so the following are the different editions of Java. Sir, totally there are 3 forms are there. The first form is nothing but Java standard edition. Java standard edition is there. So second one, So Java Enterprise Edition is there. Okay, Java Enterprise Edition is there. Just now I told, right, Advanced Java. And Java Mobile Edition is also there. Like it is called as Micro Edition. So the total Java is available in how many forms? Three forms, three editions we have, sir. So first we will see what is mean by Java Standard Edition. So very simple. So in this Java Standard Edition, it is going to cover only fundamentals. It covers only fundamentals. We are going to cover only fundamentals. Like, sir, if I want to prepare any Java application, what tools are required? So how to identify the keywords, how to identify the identifiers. So how to prepare, I mean, for what kind of thing we have to use which control statement. Like to develop a small program, what things are required, we are going to learn in Java Standard Edition. Sir, this terminology is some people are going to use core Java. Core Java. We are discussing Standard Edition only. And by using these, we can able to prepare only standalone applications. Standalone applications. Sir, what is mean by standalone applications? So which runs on single mission, then it is called as a standalone. Best example, I can say this particular editors and sir, something like Word document preparation, sir, Paint application, calculator application. So these are available in our system, right? So these are called as standalone applications. Means what? You can able to use only in your system. You can't execute from other systems. Okay, sir. Example, if you take calculator. So now I am taking one calculator. Here you can able to see. Just I am opening calculator. You can see, sir, I opened this particular calculator. Yes, it is there in my screen. Sir, I am giving 5 divided by, and I am asking you to enter 2. Is it possible for you to enter 2 in this application? No, it is not possible. Now you have to provide a 2 and you can see. Sir, you can see we got 2.5. Sir, somewhere I told runtime exceptions, right? Have a look once. 5 by 0 I am taking. So generally, because of this instruction, the application is going to stop responding. Because why? You know very well, division by 0 is not possible. But see what my calculator application is telling. It is giving one interface message saying you can't divide a number with a 0, and it is disabled all the operators. So internally, while developing this calculator application, they used this particular exception handling techniques. So just for your example sake, I'm telling. So these kind of applications are called as standalone applications. Sir, with the help of these standalone applications, nowadays we don't have any usage except system related applications. So that is the reason why majority of the students are learning advanced Java after completion of core Java. So I can say, what is this standalone applications? It is nothing but the applications. So without applications, without, okay, client server technology, without client server technology are called as what? Standalone applications. So now the terminologies which we are going to learn, everything will become standard edition only. Now we are learning standard edition. Sir, what about enterprise edition? What about enterprise edition? Sir, very simple. It is going to cover, it covers advanced concepts. Advanced concepts. Sir, it is called as advanced Java. It is called as advanced Java. Sir, do you know we can use this particular Java Enterprise Edition to develop distributed applications or web applications? I want to develop a web application or distributed application. So then we have to go for these Enterprise Editions. For example, consider the best suitable applications are nothing but banking applications I want to prepare. Okay, banking applications I want to prepare. Okay, so online ticket reservation I want to prepare. Okay, So etc. Do you know these kind of applications will comes under this enterprise edition? You can see Book My Show application is there. Of course, it is mobile application. So just assume I'm explaining for just for understanding purpose. Sir, I can open Book My Show application and I can select one ticket and I can make the payment. So next to my ticket is there, right? You can select that ticket and you can make a payment and you can sit along with me. Sir, is this option is available or not? Yes. Because I am reserving the ticket from my home, you can reserve the next ticket from your home. So application is located somewhere in the system, but I am accessing that in my home. You are accessing that from your device. So multiple devices are connected with the server, right? This is called as client server technology. This is nothing but so client server technology. Okay. What is this advanced Java or this distributed or web applications? So applications with client server technology. Client server technology means what? So the person who is using the application is called as a client, and the application where it is located is called as a server. Like that we have. And one more edition, Java micro edition is also available. What is this micro edition? Sir, it is going to use micro programming. Okay. And the main purpose, sir, it is used to develop. It is used to develop mobile-based applications. Mobile-based applications. And we don't have any that much support for Java in the mobile domain, sir. Okay, because nowadays, you know, Android, iOS are playing an important role in the mobile systems. So they are not that much popular for Java. Okay, so almost we can say it is outdated or deprecated. No one is going to learn this micro programming. It is used to develop mobile based applications. Sir, I can say the applications which runs on mobile OS. Sir, best example, till now there is no proper applications, but in the beginning they have developed games in the Java. Sir, Java games are available in the format of .jar, so that you can able to see almost some 10 years back. But now we don't have any applications on this micro edition. No one is going to study this micro edition because so you know in the mobile domain, even Python is not good at mobile environment. So the only person who is having the mobile development area is nothing but Android. But unfortunately, if I want to write any code in Android, you must need Java tools. Okay, so that is nothing but the important thing that you need to understand. So everywhere Java we are using, even for developing Android application also, internally some code will be written in Java. We need Java tools. The persons who are working in the Android development, you can able to imagine. If I want to install Android Studio, first it will ask JDK. Without JDK, you can't install Android Studio. Okay, these are nothing but so what we have different editions of Java which are available in the market. But among these, which one we are going to learn now? Standard edition. So really, if you want to explore yourself more, suppose if you are a fresher or if you are already working and if you want to switch your domain from your favorite languages to Java or something like that, then standard edition is sufficient. So from that you can get the knowledge, then you can get some training and you can enter into the projects. But the people who are working in the companies having some 5 years or 6 years experience, if they want to switch to Java platform, so not only core Java, sir, you need to learn some frameworks also. So their advanced Java is mandatory. After that, you need to work with some projects and then you can keep experience and then you can switch. So this is nothing but what we have. So in this course, we are going to concentrate on Java Standard Edition. So I think it is very clear for you people, right? Any doubts? Any doubts, friends, up to this, whatever I covered? Right. Now, Sir, with one more small concept, I will wind up today's demo. Have a look once. Sir, do you know, if I want to print any message in C language, we are going to use one function. The name of the function is nothing but printf. Within bracket, we can give some message. Automatically, what will happen? That message called welcome will be printed on the screen. Okay. This is the format in C language. In C language, if I want to print a welcome message on the screen, then we have to use this particular syntax. Sir, I want to print a message by using C++ programming. We have C out is there. By using this, we are going to print a message on the screen. So in C++, we are using C out to print welcome message on the screen. Sir, in Java, if I want to print any welcome message, then we have to use system.out.println of welcome. Sir, Java is the more secured programming language. That's why, so even if I want to access these, compulsory you need to go for object-oriented principles. Otherwise, it is very difficult. And in Python also, let me write. In Python, how to print a message on the screen? Simply, we have a function called print. Within bracket, we can provide. In Python, we are not required to use a semicolon also. Just for your understanding purpose, basic information I'm providing. Anyway, in the next class, we are going to write our first Java application. There you will get in detail, sir. Okay. This is nothing but what we have. So hope you are clear with all these things. Remaining things as usual, we will continue in the tomorrow's morning session. Okay. Right, sir.